All right. Gotta strike while the iron is hot. I took a break, got some food, but we're here now. Let's play some games. All right, let me refamiliarize. It was only like 2 hours, so I don't know. I need to like refamiliarize with my stuff with what I have. Let's see. I don't need plasma cutter, although plasma cutter does let me conveniently kill the wands, which is actually somewhat convenient. All right, I think I'm gonna toss heavy spread. Heavy spread, summon fly swarm. I'm just gonna cast this for the sake of it. That's crazy. Because it just hovers around me. Wow, that's... Ow. Wait, is that an unlimited cast? Oh. Wait, really? Huh. 1 million flies, huh? I'm sure you can do something with that. I don't know what you can do, but I have no doubt you must be able to do something like that. Summon 5 flies to aid you in battle. Melee damage 4, spread, speed 100, cast delay. If I put a spark bolt with trigger on this, I assume they go and attack enemies. Oh, and I can shoot them too. Interesting. Well, a good thing they don't like revolt and come and attack me. So if I just do this, now there's just like 1,000 flies. Is that overly used? It must be, right? Huh, that's weird. Anyhow, what do we do here? This is cast 2. I think if maybe, might be better to have another critical plus instead of a, like doing more damage with the triplicate bolts is always cool. But now that this is only casting 6 of them, we don't need another double spell, and that frees up 2 wand slots. So if we put in another critical plus, and then another arrow, then this would be more accurate, which could be better. Sorry, I thought my phone went off. It did not. So we do 2 arrows. This makes the spread 0. But now it's critting. I guess this almost guarantees a crit chance. 30% on 6 projectile. I don't know precisely how the numbers work. I am no mathematician, that's for sure. And I'm not an expert at the noise. Oh, wait. But the projectiles could be blue. Anyways. Recharge. Actually, I'll keep the blue on there. What does this look like? Yeah, sure. That's cool. And if I take this off... Oh. Oh. It's great! I think this is what pushed over the edge. I lowered the cast delay. Is the recharge really that low? Interesting. I'm not sure why this works now, but it is blue. Oh, it's looping, isn't it? I wrapped the wand. That's why. Okay, but it's blue now. Wow! It's so red, it's blue. Okay, so I think this is probably good. We have Spark Bolt with trigger. I don't think we ever want Energy Sphere with timer. So I think that's fine. We can toss that. Reduce recharge time. Front behind, triplicate bolt. I'm gonna use this bottom wand as a storage wand for now. Actually, I don't know how wise that is, given that, I say I want to use it as a storage wand, but yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to go about doing things. The main reason why I say that is because this would be a better storage wand anyhow. The main reason why I say that is because as we go through we're gonna loop back around before we go fight Big Steve, just as a precaution. I might be being overly prepared. I don't know. But just as a precaution, we're gonna loop back around. We're gonna try and get as many things as we can. But in doing so, we'll probably get more wands, and if we have a storage wand, then it means we only have 1 wand that we're able to hold on to. And this one is currently being used to cast this, which I bet this one probably could too. Yeah, it can. So, this wand is just decent. I don't really want to get rid of it. So I suppose, I don't know. We'll keep a triplicate and bolt in here because we're more likely to toss this one, and I don't think we need anything else from here. Yeah, this is a pretty nice lineup. We've got pretty much, I think, do we have all the crit-ons? Actually, I bet I can check in the progress. Oh, 7, no. Crit on, let's see, you're gonna be all in the same area, I imagine. We've got crit on burning, critical on oiled. Oh, I've never cast crit on water, apparently. Okay, we'll have to do that before I forget. I will probably forget, but I'm not gonna go back and go do it right now. I don't care enough. We may even consider going to gold. Going to gold probably wouldn't be a bad idea. This is probably going to be the last time it's convenient to go back up to gold. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. We do also need a flask. We kind of blew up our last one. Sorry, noise outside again. Want to make sure it wasn't audible. Good old 35. Yeah, I don't know if another triplicate bolt is better or if it's better to have more crits. Because, like, 7 triplicate bolts is, I'm going to say, not overly necessary. I guess it would be cheaper if we removed one of the arrows as well. We might be able to fire more frequently. Like, if we did a reduced charge time instead of an arrow. Although, wait, how expensive is an arrow? I don't remember. I bet I could just look. It's 15, so this is actually more expensive. Do I ever care about having... like, double scatter? No, we've got enough double spells that I don't think it matters. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I love the ability to just cut through directly through materials. It's so nice. I don't like those. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. In this... unpleasant. Upsetting, even. Actually, not just upsetting. Awful, and I hate it. We're gonna keep going this way so we can loop back up. Actually... we could... I was gonna say we could just go through every holy mountain, but we certainly don't need to, so... We're gonna do this the... gas pillar. Do this the old-fashioned way. Whoop! Okie dokie. And this is why we keep the gun out. You have exploded. Goodbye. That was only 126 on the crit. That felt low, right? Or maybe it's how much health they have? I think it's how much health they have. I'd have to see. I'd have to do some numbers, some math or something, but I think that's fine. I just want to make sure I'm not, like, losing out a ton. I think we're probably doing a little more than 28. My God. I shot them and they exploded. Just gone. Oh, right. There's an extra heart up here. Orb of True Knowledge that was a nuke. Okay. I'll go get that. Oh, I watched the movie Project Hail Mary recently. Watched it with... I have to go more this way. I watched it with some friend... Is that... Hold on a minute. Is that music notes? It is. Wait, what? That's music notes. Hold on. That's 100%. I'm gonna get the wand that makes music now. Now I'm actually really curious. I've never seen that before. Anyhow, I watched Project Hail Mary, and it was really good. Hold on. Actually, I can just take a screenshot with my computer. I was gonna use my... No, I'll use my phone because it's easier, because I can press the buttons without being impeded. And I can pull it up more easily. I don't know what the thing is, but those definitely look like notes. But yeah, really good movie. Highly recommend it. I saw it on, what was it? I think it was Amazon Prime or something. I think it's included if you have a subscription. So if you've got it, I recommend watching it. A very, I would say, heart-wrenching movie at times. Very interesting. I really like the attention to scientific detail, and I'm probably just reading the wiki. I haven't looked at any reviews of it, but I'm sure mine isn't overly complicated. Just how I felt about it. I thought it was pretty good. Without going into details, because I think it's come out soon enough that I'm not going to force you to skip this if you don't want to be spoiled. So, hold on. Placing her ear to the wall. I think it's right here. We could very easily go to gold. And we probably should, if we're going up. We're gonna go to gold. I know, it's everybody's favorite thing. But we're solving our gold problem, so we don't have to play greedy at all. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going away from it, actually. Nope. I had it exactly. Should have gone up a little higher, though. That's also a tablet, too. Is this a volume tablet? Volume 3. Heed my warning, or death and decay will follow. Huh. I should take that to the forge, because that's volume 3. I've never seen what was in that. What would the warning be? Heed my warning, or death will follow. Emerald tablet. I don't know. Anyhow. But yeah, very good movie. I could have talked about it in the last recording too, because I haven't seen it since. I just haven't brought it up. Yeah, I went out with some friends to a lake house. It was a really nice. It was frightening, and it was a really nice time. Very enjoyable. I'm really glad I had some water. I wouldn't have been able to get across. Oh, I was already here. Forgive me. It was so long ago. I had entirely forgotten. So this is just here, and that's surprising to me. I'm gonna not walk, because I realized just there, if I didn't see that there wasn't a path, I could have just dunked myself directly into lava, and I would have been so sad. Imagine the ending of, oh yeah, I slipped into lava. Great, man, that's so cool. You're so good at Noida, and I'd go, absolutely true. I can't believe you're so right. If I could find some acceleranium, it would make my life a lot easier, as this would not take as long. Concentrated mana. Scrumptious. Yeah, let me get a little bit of that. Ow, what did I eat? Oh, yum. Anyways, now we've got 104 seconds of concentrated mana. Wow. Which I would definitely makes my wand recharge forever and ever, so that's good. Bang. I got him. I won. Oh, we could also go to the collapsed mines, something that I definitely should have considered more before heading down here. Oh, if we find a chest too, we could totally do chest rain, because we have telekinetic kick. If we find a single chest down here, we have to bring it with us. That's, like, required of us. Tabula Smargina. Okay. If all the mountains were of silver and gold, what would they profit? A man who lives in constant fear of death. Hence, there cannot be in the whole world anything better than our medicine, which has the power to heal all diseases of the flesh. I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't know where I got that tablet. That might have been the tablet from the wand keeper. Maybe, I'm not sure. This is another potion slot. I do kind of want to do something with that tablet, so I'll hold off for now. I guess. What do we want to do? I kind of want to get the music wand. I want to recreate that. I'm getting sidetracked, but I've never seen that before, and now I'm really interested. I would have to look up a musical scales and hope that the ones available to me in the tree are the ones that I need, because I don't know where to get the other music notes. I think it's somewhere in heaven, but I couldn't tell you. The next 6 seconds, I have unlimited digging. You know, I just realized we have an entire pool of concentrated mana below us in the water, because I can just refill my concentrated mana flask. Wait. I don't know where I'm going. Digging directly through the tree could just take a really long time. I genuinely have no idea where I'm trying to go. Where is the magic? Where is the music wand? Is it through here? There's an emerald tablet. The sacrifice of oneself in the pursuit of knowledge is the highest tribute to the gods. I believe it's more up this way, right? I believe it's up. I guess we've got concentrated mana. No harm in it. I mean, harm is in time, I guess. But this isn't overly slow. And also our wand is blue. Everybody loves the color blue. Except for the people who don't. Those people are crazy. I think the color blue is fine. Personally, I'm more of a red person. Actually, no, I'm white, but you get the idea. I'm not the color red. Then I might be a bloody mesh on the floor. Mesh? What? No. Anyways. Ah! I have found it! I have discovered it! I won! Oh. Okay. I also realized we don't need the music wand for this, and we don't have enough seeds. Let's see. Let me take a look at a... I'll be right back. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go look at music notes. Okay, I have returned. I found a thing on the Google. I know, crazy. I did a bit of Googling. The picture is here, which you can't really see, but I have a picture of it. And now I just need to write down the things. And I conveniently have a paper plate and a marker. I don't know why I had to think about that. I was gonna read like the specific name, but since it didn't say Sharpie, I was just like, whatever, I don't care. Okay, so the first note is a C. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. First note's a C. Marked it. The second note is a F. That's right. Marked it. Boom. I'm really hyping this up. The third note is a... It's one below... Yeah, okay. Sorry. The third note is one below, like the main lines. Okay. Wait, am I dumb? Those can't both be F. Oh, wait a minute. I've been using the bottom graph. There's two graphs. You can't even see them. Camera, stop. Hold on, I can do this. I'm smart. There's two graphs. I don't know which one to use. I'm gonna use one, and then I'll try a second one, and we'll see. I'm gonna do the bottom one first, I guess. So this one would be. Hold on. No, I can do this. It's gonna be C. I'm not gonna do all this. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, this is so scuffed. So I wrote them all down, and I currently have the first one, which I don't. There was two different lines. I don't know what they mean. I'm not a music person. C A F G C, and then the second one is C F D E A. The D E A. Oh no. FBI! And then the door explodes, and then Walter White walks in, or so, I don't know, whatever. Shut up, stop talking to me. So we don't have a C, but we do have an A, no F. We have a G. Okay, so we have an AFG. No, we don't have an F. We have an A and a G. But the second one has a D, I guess. D sharp. It is normal D. I don't know what those mean. We're gonna have to come back to this. I can't do anything with that, but maybe in the future. I don't know. I guess we'll come back to it. Let me know in the comments if I'm even anywhere close to anything. I don't know. Or maybe don't. If you're a true Noida player, shut up and say nothing to me, because whatever I have, because I'll do learning or something. I don't know. But that's my attempt at that. I would like to keep this Emerald Tablet for the sake of learning it by throwing it in the machine. What else do I need to do? I don't need to go left. There's a world where we could kill Alchemist, but we can't do so with the amount of health we currently have. So unless we get a better way of getting health, we're not going. We should go get the heart in the right area. So we're gonna, as swiftly as we can, run over to the right, pick up a heart from the temple. We're gonna go to gold. So if you don't want to hear me blabber about what's around me, because I'm gonna include it, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I say, just not wanting to edit. But yeah, if you want to see me go to gold, you keep watching. If you want to skip to when I get to gold, probably skip ahead and just click the screen over and over again, or click the arrow, or whatever it is that you want to do to go forward, and then you'll see as my character swiftly moves across to the wasteland, the side. I'm just going to talk about what we might be doing. Anyhow, so okay, we have this wand, which I can use to get more of the Suvia. I don't know how to pronounce that. We've got the luminous drill with digging blast. It's blue now, which is cool. Oh, right. Huh. Those mushrooms turned into slime. That's funny. But yeah, we've got a decent damage one that I believe is doing somewhere around. I don't know how much damage it's doing, truthfully, because I haven't seen its crit numbers. Because you can't crit the dummy, and we haven't shot anything that has had enough health to survive a single bullet. So, a lot is the answer. We're doing a lot of damage, and if we get a good way of healing, we might even have a consistent way of doing what's it called? Me forget word. We might even have a consistent way of going to the nearby dimensions. I don't remember what it's called. Other worlds? Right, sure. Like the right and left worlds. We don't currently have enough health, so it'd be rather tough. Hey, guys. Oh my god, you died. 126. Is that 100 and... So am I doing the max amount of health available and then the crit is multiplying it, or am I doing only 126? Because I feel like I should be doing more. I'm increasing the damage by 10. So this is 20. This fires 3. So this should be 60, 120, 180. Why did I stop there? 420. It's 360. So it does 360 damage, and then that's being multiplied by 10 sometimes. Either some of the damage is being multiplied by 10, not all of it, but that's, I don't know, like 500 damage. That could kill Alchemist. How much health does Alchemist have? That could kill Alchemist. Again, not yet. At least until we have more health or we have teleport. But that could kill Alchemist, I think. You could shoot flies at the Alchemist until they die. That actually... No, because the Alchemist would just chase me through the ground and probably kill me that way. Alright. We need to get more health, which is where we're going right now, believe it or not. I didn't mean to shoot that wand. I got really scared because I forgot that some of my wands can kill me, so I got frightened. I think it's so great that the wand recharges so fast that the wand going, oh, we don't have enough, is enough to instantly recharge it. It's wonderful. I'll be taking this, thank you. Yoink. An orb of true knowledge for me. I wish I had a way of shooting a gun really quickly to launch myself away and go very fast. There's an enemy? No, they're just below me here. It's a goofy looking fly. Not a walk, that's for sure. Get it? Because the opposite of a fly would be a walk. I might be the funniest person who's ever lived. Maybe. Jury's out on it. I mean, we're trying to figure it out still. But the answer's probably yes. And no one's ever made that joke before either. Man, I sure do like walking. Whew. My favorite activity is walking slowly across the wasteland. Should we sit in silence for 30 minutes? No. You think I'm gonna sit quietly for 30 minutes? Try asking me to sit quietly for 30 seconds on a recording. I wonder how much of my recording is actually me talking. It's definitely greater than 50%. I wonder what percentage it goes to. At what percentage do I stop talking? I bet there's a way of using my editing software to cut out all of the parts where noise isn't being made. And because I have the track isolated for when I'm talking, or for my audio, it could just cut out all of the audio that is of me not talking, which would then therefore allow me to see how much relative to my video is talking compared to how much of my video is not talking by subtracting the difference. And then I could get a percentage. Or actually, no, I wouldn't subtract the difference. I would just compare the two, and then that would give me a percentage. Yeah. Interesting. I bet I could do that. I'm not going to do that, because I think the number would be... First of all, I'd have to learn how, which I totally could. I'm very smart. But... End of statement. Yeah. How are you doing in the comments? I'm getting streamer brain again, sorry. I'm defaulting to just asking how you are. You know, it's funny too. I ask how are you doing to the chat openly. And no one ever says anything. I'll let you know. Despite what it looks like, and despite how amazingly popular this channel is, I'm not overly popular on Twitch. And it's not because people hate me or I'm a hidden racist. No. Wrong. That would be wrong. But I just don't have a ton of visibility. That's the main thing. So, you know, that's one of the reasons I make content, because I do enjoy making content. I think it's really fun. I think being off air is a different feeling than being on air, and for that I think it is somewhat interesting. But yeah, no, I want to put more things out there and, you know, get more visibility. That's one of the more difficult things with Twitch, is just being seen. It's one of the main problems, because you could literally be the best streamer in the entire world, but if nobody finds you, which is very easy to happen, you just won't be successful. You have to find ways to outreach, or you're not gonna do anything, you know? I forget what I was saying before, but oh yeah, I was getting streamer brain. Yeah, so, and you know, I'll ask people like, hey, how you doing? You know, as like an open thing, trying to start a conversation. You know, how was a person's day? I understand I'm supposed to be the one entertaining, but I don't know, sometimes it's nice to have some material. When you talk for 4 hours straight to a screen, and then, you know, you're like, man, can I get a helping hand? And then everybody goes, crickets, and then that's it. Happens though. I'm not complaining. I understand that's the world we live in. There's a lot of demand for content, but, you know, there's only so much content you can watch in a day. And you're trying to be the best person for people to put their eyes on. I mean, truly, I mean, to some degree, I'm no expert at Noita, and I understand that the field of people who you could watch could be pretty open. If you're watching this, you've made it to this point, then clearly you must like my Noita content at least a little bit, which I would say is somewhat surprising. You know, I suppose I offer an inexperienced. That's what I titled my first episode of this. I call it episode, but yeah, it kind of is. That's how I titled my first episode of this, was inexperienced player tries not to die, or something like that. I mean, it's true though, you know, at a certain point, like, I kind of know what I'm doing. You know, I would say I probably know better than a lot of people, given the fact that Noita is very much a knowledge tech, and I have a decent amount of hours on it. But by no means am I, like, you know, good at the game, I would argue. I think people who are good at Noita are, like, playing such a different game. Like, if you've ever watched people who, who make the sun, and if you don't know what making a sun is in Noita, then yeah, you can make a sun in Noita, and yes, it is as insane as it sounds. Don't worry, you can make 2. But it's yeah, no, it's crazy, you know, the capacity that people have in Noita, where, like, you break the reroll machine to get stack overflow and then get like 14,000 stainless armors and become literally immune to damage because of, you know, multiplicative blah 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 whatever, because stainless armor gives you a percentage decrease, and then if you keep getting a bunch of stainless armors, it doesn't make you immune because it doesn't keep stacking additively. The percentage gets lower and lower, but once you get like 15, you're at like 90% damage reduction, and some things that are supposed to kill you just like don't, which is the point of the game. It is supposed to kill you if you aren't overly prepared. If you don't have infinity health, it should kill you, but it doesn't because you have infinity health. So, and stuff like, or other bonuses and things that prevent you from dying, kind of thing. Welcome to gold, by the way. Sorry for all of you who don't know what this is. That is I don't know how it was discovered, why it was discovered. I watched a friend at one point show me that this is gold. They just said, I'm going to gold. And I said, I don't know what that means. And they said, I'm going to gold. And I said, are you going to elaborate? And they said, I'm going to gold. And that's kind of exactly what I did. I just said, I'm going to gold with no context. I suppose if you made it this far, you might be interested in Noita. So I'll explain a little bit. This is gold. End of statement. No, I'm just kidding. But no, gold is a little segment in the map that's just entirely filled with gold. And that's pretty much it. It's just here. There's another segment that kind of looks similar to this called water. It's filled with water. So, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of gold here. You pick it up once you have a decent run. I would say going to gold first is somewhat a waste of time. because you don't know if your run's going to make it anywhere, so you're just putting 30 minutes into something that doesn't matter. But once you're established, this is a really good way to solve money problems. Like, really, if you have a luminous... You don't even need a luminous drill, but if you have a luminous drill, you have access to 250,000 gold, which is more gold than you're going to need generally in most runs, unless you're going to do world hopping, go to alternate worlds, which is a different thing of its own, if you don't know what that means. But yeah, there's just a lot of gold. If you're wondering how we're carrying this all, Mina, which is the character we're currently playing as, has like a bag of holding, but for gold. They're just opening it up and, you know, just catching it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of gold. That's also very colorful and bright. Oh my god. Yeah. Did I mention bright? I should have mentioned bright. I say colorful. Is it colorful if it's like one color? Can you call something colorful if it's just yellow? I guess you could have a lot of shades of yellow. This is kind of just yellow. I mean, there are shades of it, but it doesn't feel like enough, if you get what I mean. If you're catching my drift, as they say. I say as I whip the car so fast that I, you know, break my arm or something with the G-forces. Have a contusion in my brain. That's a bruise for any of you out there, you know, who know what contusion is or don't know. If you did know, then you probably already know that, and therefore making that explanation entirely unhelpful. And if you didn't know, then that was maybe helpful. Also, another thing that I know is one good way to remember which bone is your tibia and fibia and your lower leg. The fibia is the bone behind. You've got your shin. That bone you feel at the front of your leg, the shin. That's the tibia, and behind it is the fibia. How do you know? Because the fibia lies behind, right? Like, because fib. That's how I remembered it. I thought of it myself. I'm sure that's been said before, but that was my way of remembering it. But yeah, so if you ever want to remember which one's the tibia and which one's the fibia, fibia's up front, fibia's behind. And your radius, which is this one, it's on the outer radius of your arm. And then I believe this one is the ulna. This is the humerus. The femur is right at the base of the leg. And I'm going to stop naming bones because my confidence decreases as we move from the limbs. So, you know, I don't want to sound like a fool. But I know I have bone knowledge. A little bit. I know a portion of the skeleton. I don't know all the bones. But I know, I could probably learn the bones. I could probably learn most of them. A lot of them, like, a lot of the vertebrae, as much as you wouldn't, I think personally I'd have a very hard challenged time pinning all of them down and knowing which ones are which, but there's like 27 of them, if I remember correctly, and they're all just labeled. It's like, whatever. I believe they're all just labeled with numbers. I could be wrong, though. I know that they're in the 4 separate sections. There's the cervix, lumbar, God, what are the other ones? Lower, I don't remember what the other ones are called. Cervix, lumbar. And then, you know what? I gotta stop trying to flex bone facts. I clearly don't have them unlocked. I'm so sorry. If you are interested in learning more about bones, I guess go to a resource that's not me. I'm clearly not your resource. I'm so sorry. I cannot teach you how to be a doctor. I know that's probably what you came here for and probably what you thought was going to happen, but I'm sorry. End of statement. Anyway, I don't know why I'm suddenly starting to say that. It's not that funny of a joke to just stop talking. Maybe it is kind of funny. Did that feel really quiet? Because it felt really quiet for me. It's the first time I think I've stopped talking during this entire recording. And this recording is 34 minutes long. I think all of the videos combined is just me continuously speaking without end. But like, I don't know, if I don't, I guess what is specifically going on in Noita? We're walking. We now have 263,000 gold. Very cool. But what else is happening? We now have gold. Great. Okay. We're now walking. Awesome. Next. Now we're going to go back through the place and we're going to explore a bunch of stuff, which that's going to be cool as hell. But besides the point. We did go... Wait a minute. We did go through the collapsed mines before, didn't we? Because we went to the friggin' alchemist spot, the place in between the alchemist area to get the heart. I believe we did at least. That's how we have 430 health. Okay, that's not too bad. I would like to get more than that. We've had a decent amount of health drops, so that's been nice. Decent spot so far. But I would like to get more than that, especially if we're going to fight Big Steve, which, again, I don't remember how strong he is. And the last thing I want to do is be proven stupid by my sudden death. So I'd like to be as prepared as I possibly can be. And it's going to be people like, oh yeah, you could totally kill Steve with what you have. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have anybody here to tell me that fact. So because I don't know it to be a fact, I'm going to play carefully, which is an insane thing to do if you play Noida. Kidding. It's the only thing you should do if you play Noida. But I would, as much as I hate to admit it, I am a relatively impatient person. I try not to be. You know, I think it's really valuable to be patient and being able to wait for things, delayed gratification and whatnot. It's a very important skill, you know, and it's tough sometimes. You know, I'll play like Slay the Spire and I'm like, ooh, go for funny deck. You know, if you watch more of my content, my goal is go for funny deck, which works to some degree because you get some fun content and stuff. But also, like, I don't know, everybody's seen a funny deck. You know, the real value perhaps is where the struggle is, kind of thing. But the struggle takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. Being able to make it through a difficult run of Slay the Spire 2 takes taking your time and not making small mistakes. There are mistakes in Slay the Spire that don't need to happen. Like, there are some things that are unavoidable, right? Unless you drafted a card 14 card rewards earlier, you were going to take damage that fight, you know? And there's a lot of different circumstances where, like, you really don't know. You can prepare for things immensely. You can go, I need to make sure I have area damage because if I run into the phantasmal gardeners, like, you be ready for it, kind of thing. But it's hard. They're a specific enemy. It's like 4 of them at the same time, 5 of them at the same time that attack you. So it's good to have a bunch of area damage with those enemies. If you don't know Slay the Spire 2, which I highly recommend, by the way. If you like Noida, which I guess they're probably not the same, but I don't know. If you like watching me, then you'll probably like Slay the Spire 2. You might not. I don't know. I'm getting off topic, but yeah, no, the delayed gratification of really trying to work it out, it can be tough, you know. I think in our modern world where everything is so quick and fast and you're trying to obtain things as, you know, as fast as possible, you know, like me saying the same thing 3 times in a row, redundancy. You know, it's hard sometimes to just wait and not do anything and or not get a payout immediately. Because you want it. You're kind of taught to want it. Like, you scroll on your phone and you stare at it for a while. You're taught that you get the quick hits, you know? And it's just, I don't know. It's not to say that we were a lot more patient way back when. I don't believe that. I mean, I'm sure we were. I think technology has been weaponized in a way to take advantage of the fact that we are not patient. But that's not to say that we were overly patient way back when. You know, have we gotten worse, or has the problem just become more visible, says the guy who invented online gambling. It's really funny. If you've ever seen that clip, I was watching a Drew Gooden video not too long ago, and this CEO for a gambling company, online gambling company, was like, they were asked a question, and they were like, do you think that mobile has, like, phones have made gambling a bigger problem? And they're like, no, I don't think it's made it worse. I think it's just made it more visible. I think gambling has always been this applicable. And it's like, has it? Because in most places in the US, you can't even gamble. Also, that was horrifying. I don't know why I decided to melee kill a guy who's full of acid. Anyhow. But yeah. Gambling is so awesome and cool. Especially because they absolutely shove it down your throat if you're watching any kind of sports. I'm no sports fan, right? But I hang out with some people that sometimes watch sports, and it is insane to me sometimes when I will look at, you know, the screen and there's like 40 sports ads on at the same time, and it's sports have become so synonymous with sport. Did I say sports have become so synonymous with sport? Betting and gambling has become so synonymous with sport. It's like, how do you not? And it's like, I don't know what the answer is. It's dumb. It's bad. It'd be really cool if gambling wasn't so, I don't know, widespread. It's kind of like awful and kind of has no winners except for the casino. And I'm gonna say it, I don't want the casino to win. They aren't very cool. Okay, we have been through here. We did clear this area. I didn't realize we had gone to collapsed mines. We could go to, oh, hey. Okay, well, they died. We could go to, forgetting its name. We could go to Fungal Caverns. We have 100 health, 87 health. Ugh. And we have more frozen to explore. If we move slowly, again, if we drop down to 40 health, we're dipping. That's it. 40 health is our we leave. So I think for now we can handle it. Okay. Now we put this here and give me a new wand. Go. That looks interesting. I think it's a shuffle wand, unfortunately, though. Okay. Show me what you got. This is Giant Firebolt, is a shuffle, Gunpowder Trail. Interesting. Formation trifurcated. Giant Firebolt. Which does how much damage? 40 explosion, 40 explosion, 40 fire, 72, 45 fire, 72. And also 50? Oh, explosion radius is 40. 50, 72, 45. Got it. Okay. I don't think we need one of those. I don't think that really does anything for us. I think that would help us with killing Alchemist, but we already have the solution, which is this wand, so we don't really need it. Bouncing Burst. Doesn't overly matter. This is Homebringer Teleport Bolt, which I guess could help us grab a fish or something. Yeah, okay. That double spell could be useful. Yeah, we've got a slot for it. We could grab the double spell, sure. Thank you. Burning Trail. I don't know which one makes them crit. No matter what, they might set me on fire, so I don't really... Actually, both of these are Fire Trail and Burning Trail. Gives the projectile trail fiery projectiles. Gives the projectile a tail of fire. This one must be the one that works with crit on fire. Not say... No. 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 All right, that's we have that decided. Definitely not that. We've decided that one rather quickly, and I'm happy with my decision to say no. That was no. That was 3 health that is now gone, and we're never getting it back. I hate it. It's awful. I hate it here. Whatever, it's fine. Want to make sure I had my wand fully built. It's good. We've got hexagonal explosion. That's cool. A gun that does 4 bajillion damage. We should hit everything, really. I don't think there's any enemies that we will hit that won't die. Just realized I forgot my other wand. It's fine. We don't need it. I'm not going back for it. Hey, I remember you. I tossed you pretty quick. I don't blame myself for it. Wasn't a very good wand. I'm sorry. We have to go back. I'm not keeping triplicate on my stupid... Who put triplicate on my wand? Some fool, that's who. It was me. I know, I'm the foolish one. I was gonna dig through the Holy Mountain just earlier, and I would have noticed then, but of course, I didn't. And I didn't see it. I'm foolish, I know. I'm crazy. But that just happens. If only I had Tinker with wands everywhere, then the problem would solve itself. Okay. Let's get this off here and go pick up other funny wand. Well, just keep you on there. Sure. I don't believe we'll be dropping this one. We could, but I don't think we will. And it was you I was holding earlier. Because you have 4 million slots. Yeah, just give me a Homebringer. It's technically a way to teleport. Or no, sorry. Brings the enemy closer to me? No, it's not really a way to teleport. You know, you could use that. If you had a way to teleport, you could use that to lock a medic in a little jail, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if you dig a hole that's big enough for you to teleport out, and then you teleport in and then lure a medic over, then you could teleport the medic into the hole and then you could teleport out. That is incredibly convoluted. You could do it though. I mean, probably be better than my solution of, hey, have 2 medics and then shoot one of them and have them heal the other one. I will say though, perfect, beautiful. I didn't know that that worked. I've never tried that before. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't work. There's not like a reason that it couldn't, but it worked well. Enemy this way. I love the fungal zone. All my homies love the fungal zone. It's the best. Do not cast this wand. I'm gonna put it over here to make it even harder. What are you? Rats. You are rats. I don't even think you can get out. Well, that's a... Huh? Hello? You know what? I think we best leave you there. I think you're fine. I don't need to go out of my way to destroy everything that exists within this place. It's not like I need gold. We totally will replace this. We should have. We totally will. We might not, depending on the area, depending on what we get, I suppose. Okay. Water trail. Ooh. That's an easy grab. Okay, water trail. We now have a guaranteed always crit weapon. And this is really decent. Does not better than this. Not better than this. Although only 66 max mana doesn't allow too much. We don't need it for digging. That is orbital explosion, but that's just kind of dangerous right now. 8 slots. That's not bad, but this is an always crit. Our projectiles can be covered in water. So we can put this in place of this one, and then our projectiles will always crit. That increased our damage by a ton, and I think that will help us with big old Steve. I'm surprised they didn't attack me. They very much could have, and they could have stun locked me. Is he dead? Where did he go? Why is he not here? I'm actually scared. Is that pheromone? Oh my god, if that's pheromone, we have health. Please tell me that's pheromone. What do I drop? I don't want to drop concentrated mana. Speaking of, let me refill both of these. Oh, hello. Goodbye. No. 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 Do not teleport me. That's not cool. Don't do that. Don't teleport me, teleport mage, with your one job being teleporting. How dare you? You scoundrel! What? It's concentrated Sorry, that just really surprised me. Let me skim off the top a little bit. Okay. You are gone. I'm really... You know, I guess if it's polymorphine, we could always try to shift it. So that's something we could do. I haven't looked at, like, the Noi tool that's Berserkium. And what are you? You look like polymorphine. Slime potion. Oh. That's not what I was... Oh! Wahoo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. So I'm taking that, and it works on its own right now. We almost drowned. Or took damage from drowning, but we're fine. Goodbye, Wand Creator 9000. I no longer need you. I mean, it's not that I don't need you, but, like, you don't do that much for me. Although you are a decent wand. I believe this one is just... Better is the wrong word. Different is an accurate statement. We're gonna go get teleports, and because we now can teleport, we're just gonna teleport there. And it's so much faster. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Oh, we don't have to take 30 minutes to travel to locations. Okay, maybe we still do. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, yes. This is incredible. I'm so happy. No matter what, we can do wonderful things with this. All right. So if we add crit on water and then we add water trail, now all of our projectiles produce water, which might not be a good thing. We have created a problem, but we now have unlimited water, which is, I don't know how to feel about this. We now have unlimited water, but we now have unlimited water. Interesting. I think in this application, having unlimited water might not be a good thing. Let's say theoretically there's an enemy down this hallway, and I just fire this a couple times. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Water trail? Sorry, have you tried flooding trail? You know, I was really excited to get water trail and get crit on water at the same time. We're gonna keep it, of course, because I think it would be crazy not to have an always crit weapon. That being said, I don't think that's gonna work. If we had breathless, maybe. But as it stands, I don't think that's gonna work. Also, we should put all of our double spells on this one so we can save more space. Put you up here. Goodbye. You are a teleport wand. You don't need to have brightness. And you can be fixed with a reduced charge time, I think. I keep pressing the wrong button, I'm sorry. And I think this just makes it go really fast. It doesn't? Sorry? Wait, really? This has a castellet of... It's a castellet that's kind of high. Okay. What can reduce castellet? You. Okay. Okay, that reduces castellet. And I suppose having two of them also reduces castellet. No, that doesn't fix anything. What else would... Oh, Nola. We already don't deal damage. Okay. Now that's just good. Yeah, kind of solves that problem. Although I suppose we would like a little more mana recharge. I think we should go back and get the other wand real quick. We can get there pretty quick, hold on. Because I think it'll give us access to more ability to teleport, because I think it has higher mana recharge. Yeah, the mana's a bit of a problem on this. It's not like too big of a deal, but like it's a little slow. What are you? Oh, hi. Hello. Let's not exist anymore. Yeah, I don't think we need to create a monsoon every single time we fire our weapon. I don't think that's necessary. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Wait a minute. The recharge is not faster, but it has higher mana max. Although this costs 0 mana, we wouldn't need the reduced recharge anymore because the recharge time is already really low. So we could put on both of these and then we would use way less mana because we'd just be using one of these, and it has more slots, meaning that we could store more double spells on it. Okay, we'll do that. And we get our other funny thing back. Do not fire this wand. Sorry, I had to remind myself just not to, because it was, I almost did, and I would have taken a lot of damage, and I would have cried. Probably really loudly. Because it's the first spell on it would have fired it no matter what. It's so scary. I hate that wand so much. I hate that spell, really. Look, it serves a distinct purpose, but it is a wand that I never want to touch or see, or spell I never want to see or use ever, because it's terrifying and awful and actually evil. So we put you over here. Plasma cutter, just go away, actually. And we want to put you here. We don't need to reduce recharge. Put the light spell back on. We put remove explosion. We'll loop it with light, Nola. Okay. Yeah, I think, is that all the things that we have that cost 0? I guess you don't do anything right now, so we can keep that on this wand, and then we can use it to create a wand, and then it won't do anything. Especially because it's not recharged, so it'll just skip it. I'm sorry. Oh, the duration of a projectile is set to 0. Wait, how did we have this on before and not notice it? Oh, wait. What? Oh. Wait, did I have Nola on before? I did. How? How did I have Nola on before and not notice it? I thought this is set duration of projectile to 0. What did I think it was? Set damage of projectile to 0. That's what I thought it was. I don't know which spell that is. I don't remember. But I clearly thought it was something else. Works a little too well. It goes forever, so that's decent. Yeah, that works well for me. I can do that. We have a lot of crits. We need to... I can't, as much as I really want to. I've always wanted to use that combo, but with our wand, we're going to drown ourselves. It's not going to work. It's very bad. But having a nice teleport wand is a dream come true. It's no ADHD wand, that's for sure, but it's definitely a wand, and I'm happy about it. And we will still go slowly. Just because you have I almost said ADHD wand. Just because you have a wand doesn't mean you should always use it. You should use it if you are in danger, which I will put this on my second slot so I can swap to it more quickly. Right, I need to drill still. Oops. What are you? Toxic sludge potion. I don't care for you. Worm pheromone. I also don't care for you. You are now dead. Hello, Uko. Goodbye, Uko. Wait, this is a chest. It's close enough. We could do chest rain. We absolutely could do chest rain. Wait, no. we're not even on the first stage. If we did chest rain, it would be really inconvenient. How would we want to go about doing it? Chest here. Take it left, dig a big hole in the holy mountain, go all the way to the surface. That could be so profitable, especially with telekinetic kick. But there's so many ways that it could go wrong. Like if we find even an ounce of fire, it could totally break. Or if we ever accidentally shoot. I think we explore this place first, and then we do that. That's what we do when we leave. It's a little crazy, it's a little insane, but this is why we have telekinetic kick. We can do chest rain. It would be grossly irresponsible not to try, I would argue. Extra health. This is a bone dust and fungal. Why am I? Oh, but what the? That's so much. No, let's not. 58. Okay. We lose 18 more and we leave. 18 more and we go. We don't come back. Well, we'll come back, but we don't. I mean, if we live, we'll come back, but if that's only if. It's not guaranteed, unfortunately, as much as I'd like it to be. No. You should stop existing. You should die now. And then they explode into a billion trillion pieces. Don't touch that. We know where what? 40. We're leaving. Goodbye. Well, that was a pretty short journey. I know where we're going now. We're gonna move to the chest. I told you we'd be leaving if we got to 40 health, and we got to 40 health. We set the line so we wouldn't cross it and convince ourselves to do something else. We're not crossing the line anymore. We are now going to find a way to get this out of here without dying, or Do we want to just go up? No, that'll take way too long. Okay, we're gonna clear this way first. So I'm going to... That could be bad. We one-hit any worm, right? Okay. We're gonna... Wrong wand. We're gonna clear the way. It's a toxic sludge potion, which I don't really like, but it's there. Okay, we're gonna go this way, so we'll clear this going up here. None of these mushrooms explode, right? I say and then immediately die or something? That'd be awful. I'd be so mad. Okay. Be careful not to touch any toxic rock. Going up this way. Okay, I don't like that we're slimy, but it's not the end of the world. Clear this right here. We should be clear to keep going this way. That's, that's teleportanium. We'll probably want to get rid of it. All of this is concentrated mana. That's fun. Just for the sake of being better at this, I'm just gonna clear this out. Hello, concentrated mana, my dear friend. I don't have any flight juice. Hold on. I'm gonna slowly float upwards. Alright. We're playing very carefully from now on. Also, how are we at an hour of recording already? We're gonna make this recording longer. I don't care. We haven't done that much. We can't just do this and then stop. We're gonna carry a chest for 500 miles. That's something that I might just edit out and include anything that's particularly interesting. But then again, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. I mean, arguably you could do that for this because I don't know. Anybody could carry a chest 100 miles. I guess we'll see. We'll do a skill check to see how good I am at conversate talking. Conversate talking? What the hell does that mean? Who am I? Why do I speak words in such a manner that is so dumb? I don't know. You shouldn't ask me, truthfully. I don't have an answer for you. Diamonds. Diamond! Okay. Can I just, like, not hold a wand? I can hold a flask. Sure, I can hold a flask. And if we see any lanterns or fire, we need to not approach it. And we have a way of just holding the chest. Take breaks. We'll be fine. This is easy. Anybody can carry a chest. I can carry a chest. Even a fool such as myself, I can hold a chest for 1,000 miles. This is easy. I know how to do this. I've done it 1,000 times. By 1,000 times, I've done it 0 times, but I could do it again. See? I'm confident. Confidence means that this chest will be safe and I will not break it. Confidence means that just because you're rooting for my downfall and you hope this chest lights on fire and explodes doesn't mean it's going to happen. That might actually be an easier way through the mountain. Hold on. No. No. Not even close. Anyways. Yeah, probably not even close. Probably not. Let's see how far this goes, actually, because this might be our easiest way through. There's a bit of water here. Okay, looking good so far. That's our way through. That's pretty good. That's most of the way done. Seems I killed a worm here already, too. I can tell because of all the worm blood. Also because there's a worm trail. I'm just kind of guessing. Oh my god, worms had a heyday over here. Okay, I'm just having some fun. Was I around in this mountain for a while? I guess I was killing Steve for a little... No, I wasn't even killing Steve that long. I was in the first area for a while, I suppose. Not too long, I don't think. Okay. So this makes it a lot easier. We're not going nearly as far. The main thing is we just have to destroy the lanterns on the way there. We're gonna scout on our way forward before we pick up the chest, just so we can be absolutely certain. Because throwing the chest like that is not something I really want to do again. So we're just gonna not do that. Problem solved, right? Just drink some concentrated mana. This will make it easier. Something I should have done earlier, but didn't. It's fine. 4,000 pounds of dirt excavated for the chest. If you don't know what this is, there is a special thing that you can do that is normally very difficult to do. I have a very specific perk that makes this possible. There aren't many perks that allow this to be even feasible, and there are not many chests that are in a good position to be taken. So because I have telekinetic kick, the options I have for what chests are movable are they're a lot higher. But there's an area at the very beginning of the game. If you watch the first episode, that's where I got the tablet and the first heart of orb of true knowledge. Where when you go there and you put a chest on that pedestal, you're not. Not even close. But your knowledge is your test of learning is rewarded, or your curiosity is rewarded. Yeah, that's the phrasing. And when that happens, you get a bunch of chests. I also forgot to clear, but we're just gonna go nowhere near lanterns and to go nowhere near fire. See that lantern? Okay, we're good. Telekinetic kick, my beloved. Telekinetic kick, my telekinetic kick, my telekinetic kick, my beloved. Just keep going this way. We don't have to go up there yet. It's a bit of oil. Oil's fine. Oil's not on fire. Avoid the lantern at all costs. Okay. Man, I did not think I was going to be getting chest rain today. I'm so shocked. I mean, yeah, I've got I have telekinetic kick. Why should I be surprised that I'm getting chest rain? That's like, I guess, probably. I looked away for 1 second! God! Why was there a lantern on the ground? I should have cleared the way! I'm so sad. I was so excited to get chest rain. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna go back to Big Steve. I'm gonna go try and kill Big Steve and then maybe die. I don't have much of a choice. I really desperately need health. The chest rain really could have saved me though. I hope our wand is strong enough to kill him. I don't know if it will be, but now we have to make our way down. Also, so much water was created by our wand. There's definitely still a world where we can still get chest rain. It is not out of the picture. It's just very sad that we didn't get it there. Also, I'm sorry, 9 damage from 1 poison tick. Can we not be stupid? Thank you. Let's not, actually. That lava almost dripped on me. Horrifying. Is that ambrosia? Ah, Steve, right, that makes sense. I already picked this up, already got the wand. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, it's so disappointing. I'm sure you were suspecting it, and you know what? That's fair. That's fair and valid. This is a good storage wand. We'll hold on to that for now. I think we've only gotten wand shops, interestingly enough. I guess, you know, if we found a chest here, which we got telekinetic kick, if we got a chest here, we should have considered it because this has a direct way out. Why am I exploring? Stop exploring. Stop exploring. Stop exploring. Stop exploring. Okay, they're all dead. Look, I'll be honest with you. If I found a chest right now, I'd take it up. I would. I'm saddened by what happened. Why am I exploring? Go to the holy mountain. Stop. Go to the holy mountain. Don't go near enemies. Stay away from this place. 40 health. That was your limit. Stop playing the game. Go. 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 You will have 440 health. 445 health to kill Steve. Go. Leave. I'm sorry. My brain is non-functional. It don't work. It don't. It really do not. It's not good. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We've killed literally every enemy in this area. If we die, that is entirely on us. The only enemy here is an enemy who can't attack us and is named a medic. If anything, they will help us. I'm so sad I broke that shit. It's very disappointing. You know what? Just take. You don't have to go near the fire. That fire could 3-tick you. We're gonna see if we die to Steve, and if we don't die, then we will continue. Well, I say continue, I mean we'll do another episode. Okay. It's a one-shot, which is exciting. Or not a one-shot, but a stupid thing. Are you gonna help? No, please not. I don't think we can feasibly kill him. We have to run. Oh, it's going so bad. That's a mimic. It's not a mimic. I'm shocked. Sure. We need to run so fast. Uh-oh. This is bad. Steven! Steven, leave me alone, Steven! Steven! I don't know what to do about this. I'm so scared. Do I have teleportanium? No, I don't. How fast can I dig? Oh no. Ow. We need to get better perks than that. Those suck. We didn't find a way to kill Steven. I'm so sad. Can I not, please, be dying? Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate it. Big preach. I guess we're running from Big Steve now. You know what? This is a perfect moment for me to be scared and, I guess we'll see if I die next time. Bye! For the perceptive amongst you, you'll notice that the video is still going after this ending. You might know what that means. I guess we'll see if we die. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what we need to do to survive right now. I'm really unsure. I'd like to do something, though, personally. Our wand doesn't have enough mana. It just doesn't recharge fast enough. Could this one be a better platform? This one could be, arguably, although it wouldn't have nearly as strong a payload. We just need something that shoots faster. Steve is a problem. Steve is a problem. Steve is a problem. I guess we could gamble to see if we get peace with gods. That would solve our Steve problem. I guess. Like, we could kill a dragon right now, but I don't think we could kill Steve. And we might have been able to if we would have gotten chest rain. God, how wonderful would that have been? I think he's no longer following us. So I think maybe we'll be okay, but we're down like 200 health, which is not great. I mean, I think going through this area is not overly dangerous. I think our wand is more than adequate, you know, less ranged enemies. So I think we'll be okay, but I say and then get shot by Flower. It's okay, they didn't do that much. They are dead now. Flower is gone. They got hit by stray bullet. They are now dead. I don't, is that, oh my God, that's Heart Mage. Am I feeling so crazy as to Heart Mage on a day like today? Hold on a minute. I take double damage right now. Hold on. Where was that heart? Ow. That did, I fell so far. That heart's pretty close. And we have a Heart Mage. I've never done this before. I don't know how. But I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's make sure the path is clear. I'm doing something stupid. I'm doing something dumb. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. It's true. Clear the slimy because we need to have the ambrosia on us. Actually, let's use the water to wash it off. There we go. Water stain gets washed away pretty quick. Let's hope the Heart Mage is still alive in preparation for this. Heart Mage is dead, I think. No? No, I think they're still alive for now. I think that's the Heart Mage blip. They might be dead. We'll see. Nope, they're still alive. How do I know? Heart Mage shot at me. Okay, there's the projectile. Okay. Goodbye. Heart Mage, you should get a little closer. Pretty please. Sprinkles and cherries on top. Buddy, you should get closer. Actually, I might be able to, if I just go this way. If he's gonna stay there, then where's the health right from right here? Just right here. Okay. I'm gonna pre-coat myself in ambrosia because I'm not moving. This is nerve-wracking. Oh my God, I just Heart Mage tricked. I've never done that before. Okay. Okay, we had 465 health before. How much are we gonna have now? 432? 865. I cannot believe we did that. I mean, I can believe we did that, but I have never even tried to do that before. I didn't think that it was gonna happen. I'm so excited. Okay, all right. We have more health. We have 229 health currently access to us. You are polymorphine. I'm going nowhere near you. Goodbye. Okay, I was also supposed to do something with that tablet in the prior zone, but I forgot. I don't care. I super don't care at all right now. If I can find another heart nearby, we could maybe even Heart Mage again. I'm feeling crazy. Hold on. I can't just say I'm feeling crazy and then proceed to play Noita like nothing happened. I need to focus. This run is going well only because I'm not feeling crazy. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. That was awesome. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Hold on, give me just a sec. Man, it's so nice to be able to pause a recording and then come back. I just had a conversation with someone, got some water. Oh man, what a relief. Okay, when Steve started shooting me and I started not killing him, I thought, well, I'm screwed. But you know what? If I have 1,000 health, I might be less screwed. Okay. theoretically, let's say we do that twice more. We'd have enough health to survive Steve. And maybe we could just laser him. We could do that normally, actually. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but what if you just kill him faster? Okay, I think I might have a Steve solution. If I get enough health, tank. I'll just shoot him with lasers until he dies. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going this way, see if I can find a max health heart. We're just going to search around where the heart mage is with the hopes of finding the max health heart. With the hopes of finding a heart to try and do heart trick again. Heart mage trick. I get to make the thumbnail of the video. I did heart mage trick or whatever. I don't know. I get to do things. I get to have a cool thumbnail because you know what? I didn't know I was gonna do that. And I bet if you were watching, you didn't either. I mean, maybe. I had all the pieces. I had ambrosia. There was a heart. There was a heart mage. I guess the pieces aren't that numerous. Now that I'm thinking about it. I could probably kill the dragon. I think I could kill the dragon. That's another heart, actually. The dragon's another heart. Now that I'm thinking about it, heart mage is right here. We've got them locked down. There's another enemy near them, apparently. That could have been polymorphine. It wasn't, but it could have been. Okay, that's heart mage. They're chilling right there. Cool. Let's go kill the dragon. I have done that before. That's not new to me. I've killed dragon. I haven't done it very much, but I've definitely done it. Where's the rock? That's weird. Why's the rock not here? Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Anyways. I want to get more concentrated mana. Because I'm probably gonna, I don't want to drink the rest of this and not have any available to me. I could replace my water potion with a blood potion. That would give me access to more concentrated mana. There's no enemies near me. Some down here, but not too close. Check out this wand real quick. It's a landmine? All right. Arrows with trigger, quadruple cast. This is a decent wand. That's pretty good. But does that solve anything? Better mana recharge than my current teleport wand. Higher recharge time though. This, yeah, higher recharge time. Lower cast delay. This removes cast delay. Recharge, that's probably better. We'll hold on to it. Okay, I'm gonna fight the dragon. God, no! Why did I fly up to it? Oh, that was so foolish! I should have just shot it! I should have shot the egg. Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Thank you all so much for watching. But that's going to be the end of this episode. And by episode, I mean this was a continuation of the last episode because it's so short, it's just going to be the end of the last one. Shouldn't have fought the dragon. Actually, I should have fought the dragon. I just shouldn't have used the shortest luminous drill possible to fight the dragon. Because I definitely could have killed them if I would have just shot them. There goes the dragon. Darn. That was foolish. But anyways, thank you for watching. And how unceremonious to say goodbye. After all that, I'm so saddened by that. Well,
There will always be more runs in the future, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed this attempt at a Noita, then keep watching. We'll see where it goes. I mean, with like the next episodes or something. You get the idea. Hey, like, subscribe, or whatever. I'm sad. I get to plug things. You're not allowed to be mad at me. And me cry in Espanol. Yeah, true.